What's up, guys? This is G1B Universe. This is my third time trying to start this video because I do not know how to open videos for some reason. Happy New Year's Eve if everything's going out really well. If I'm right, this episode of Star vs. Force of Evil should be posted out on December 31st. So if that's the case, Happy New Year's Eve. And hopefully I do make another video, future me's sake for you guys. I make another video saying Happy New Year for everyone because, these years, they go by really fast when you're in college. I will tell you that. I came into college in 2015. I cannot believe I'm already in 2017 already. That's impeccable. So, yeah, we're going to get started with this new Star vs. Force of Evil episode. I don't know what it's about, but, it's episode 14 for me in, specific episode-wise, but this should be episode 7b, I think, in the episode line. So yeah, there we go on that aspect. Let's get started. Link in the description below and whatnot. Come back if you feel like it. 3, 2, 1 now. More continuity is always best continuity and story elements and overarching whatever the heck's. Alright, episode in on itself. It had Ludo show up for the first time, and I didn't expect Ludo to show up at this moment. I actually expected him to come out the very end, be a dramatic reveal. He did completely ready, a full-on, way more prepared than Frieza was in Resurrection F. The whole reason why Frieza lost because he wasn't used to the new power that he had, and if he just spent a little bit more time practicing, probably would have gone a little bit better than it did. As for Ludo, it's kind of same thing that happened. Phenomenal cosmic power, doesn't know how to use it. Now, Star here. Okay, this is going out of two ways. It's got to go in the way that I think it's trying to portray, or the way that I think that I wanted to think it's portrayed. Meaning that it could be how I'm interpreting it wrong, or how I'm interpreting what I feel to be right. Now, the episode probably either shows that the lack of practice will sooner or later allow your magical expertise and stuff like that will diminish, which is why I explained in the last episode how it's Star vs. Force of Evil. However, she has not been facing a lot of evil these past few episodes and stuff like that, and this lack of practice will get her rusty. This rustiness will then not her be prepared for an actual threat to come by. My interpretation that I actually want to just bring out just in case is that since the wand is now new and different and it works differently, that it requires a little bit more extra effort than just blindly doing stuff and saying it out loud to accomplish. That's just a random thing. I'm pretty sure that's not it, but that's just in my head since it has to be something different about this wand besides the fact that it's like how it is now. But I will understand that it's just, lack of practice, more spells need to be mastered and done with, and also stuff like that to be prepared for any kind of evil, even if you're not facing for evil at a long period of time. So happy that this episode addressed that very thing that I mentioned in the previous episode. Now, as for Ludo showing up again, it was very good to see him show up and actually get something done instead of just showing up, letting his henchmen do most of the work and him doing absolutely almost nothing, complaining about it afterwards and leaving. No, this time he actually tried, nearly succeeded, and it wasn't for Broseric actually having his plan in his mix and stuff like that. Now, I already know something, and I'm always appreciative of this. Luffy is cool. If you're watching this episode right now, I read your comment about how Broseric, I think I'm pronouncing that name wrong, but that's how I'm doing it right now, teaches Star. And I understand. In that moment, I'm actually liking Broseric in a particular way. It's very hard for me to explain, so I'm going to put it in the best scenario that I can. It's like going to your ex-girlfriend's birthday party. You're enjoying yourself, but you're kind of not enjoying yourself at the exact same time. How do I know this? Because that's what I did once, and that's my relationship with this guy. See, I understand that he's a teacher. I understand the ways that he teaches Star is his own methods in another way. It doesn't necessarily mean I have to like him on a personal level just because he does stuff like that. I can understand it, I can respect it, and I can definitely tell you it's smart writing for that character and what he does. However, it's just for me as a person, it's very hard for me to actually like that guy. So yeah, it's nothing about him. It's just something about that personality that just doesn't get to me. It's that sort of thing. So yeah, I understand. Luffy is cool. Don't worry about it. I understand how this guy works when it comes to Star and his teaching, especially when it introduced, especially how it was executed here. But let you know, I do not disappreciate any character that gets written off in pretty much any show, even if it's considered to be a bad show. I understand where the character came from and why they were created in a particular purpose. However, however, this is just my code. If you make a character and do nothing with it, you will get a strongly worded letter from me, Star Flash Sentry from My Little Pony. Thank you very much. That's just it. All right. If you have characters, do something with them. If it happens to be written in a particular way, shape, or form, do not let other people try to say that this personality or their character archetype is something that shouldn't exist or something like that. Just do what you can with it, and then you'll have appreciation for it. However, if you make a character, have plans for this character, and then scrap it due to negativity toward character or any other sort of means, that's where I have to draw the line. So that's just me as a story writer, okay? If you're going to have a character, if you ever have a character and you have no idea what to do with them, two things. One, kill them off. That's what I do. I do it all the time. Two, second thing you can always do, have them go out in a way. You don't have to necessarily kill them, but let's at least put them somewhere that allows them to be out of action in that moment. Like, say Flash moved. I mean, like, okay, I don't like it, but he moved. You gave me a concept and reason why he doesn't exist anymore. So, alright. Anyway, that little ranting aside, I'm going to get started on for the next episode. So, since again, this should come up on New Year's Eve, and the next episode should be on New Year's Day, meaning that the next Star vs. the Force of Evil episode, next Star vs. the Force of Evil episode that you're going to see tomorrow after this episode is the first video of the new year being recorded on the 20th of the other year previous. It's a great life I'm living. Great life I'm living. And I'm lying, of course, but yeah, it's a great life I'm living. See you guys next time. Bye.